Hey everybody, this is your captain speaking,
And I'm your Loogie speaking.
and we've been gone for quite a while, haven't we? This
Yep,
is
definitely.
this sure is something. We missed a couple weeks. Um, do we the reason being, uh, um, well, you see, I was actually in Amsterdam visiting my sister, so
That's what you were doing. he
I didn't tell
he
Loogie
told
what I
me
was
he
doing.
he told me that he can't record on like these certain restrictions and stuff, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I never asked him why. And there it is. That's not what I was expecting. I thought you like took
What
up.
what what?
I thought you took up an extra class or something. I thought I
Ah,
thought
yes,
you
I took
done
up a
school
class at
related.
12 a.m.
Anyway.
But while we were gone, a lot has actually happened. Werewolf hit 10,000 subscribers, which I think is pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah.
If you don't know who Werewolf is, he's stuff. He does things.
You
Um,
should know who Werewolf is. Correction. You should know him.
oh, okay,
If
okay,
you
okay.
listen,
All right,
if
all
you if you know us, you should know him.
right. They're not gonna know us. Anyway, we were supposed to be recording yesterday,
Oh my
and we
god.
actually had Werewolf here. We actually had Werewolf here, um, and he was, except someone fell asleep.
I wonder who I wonder who fell asleep. Clark, I can't believe you fell
Yeah,
asleep
no,
yesterday,
I
dude. Dude,
wonder who
Cluck
fell
is such a
asleep.
sleepy man, dude. He's just so sleepy,
Can
man.
I just point out is like I thought you were ignoring me
Why would I
because
ignore you?
I had werewolf and I had Gusty here, and I was trying to message you on Discord, and you was like, oh my god, he's not responding, and then Gusty was like, okay, just call him on Discord. So I called you on Discord, and when I called you, your little like icon turned from offline to
Okay,
online.
so I
So I was
don't
like,
know.
okay, he's looking at it.
I don't know why that turned on. I have no idea because I wasn't online.
It turned on, and I was like, okay, he's at least looking at it. He might not answer the call. He might be doing something or anything. So I hung up on the call. You were still online. I was like, okay, now let me start texting you. So I started typing on my little. I start typing. I do my typey, and I was like, dude, where are you? Come on, we got to record.
I might
And
okay.
then
For this
I just see your
episode.
icon go
I might have to
offline.
put up. I might have to put up the messages because you were messaging me like crazy, panicking, like, like I had just gotten shot, and you're like, where are you? Where are you?
I fully thought you were dead. I thought you were like dead or something. I don't know. I was there like when your icon coming online, I thought it was like your mom on your account or something like
She
that.
was on my Discord account. No,
She's just
and
there on your Discord being like, who is this kid? Who is this kid? Who is this kid messaging you? And that's why you weren't responding. Because
she
someone
know
was reading my text. Like I was looking at you reading my text because your icon was online, but you just went offline and just did not reply to me.
she knows about the podcast. By the way, I always have to
Yeah,
I have to text her every time before I start. I'm like, hey, don't come to my room. I'm filming. I'm gonna be filming for an hour.
ain't that something? God
And
dang
I
it.
think the best part
But
was
yeah,
that I fell asleep at 6 p.m. Like I'm 100 years old.
who fuck am?
Me, I was tired.
All right, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Listen,
Fair enough. Um,
I have as needed medication. I almost said medication. I almost said medication.
oh my
I
God.
have as needed medication, and a side effect of it is making you incredibly tired. So I had taken it that day, and at about 5 p.m., I was feeling it. I was just like, "Oh God!" Like I could barely move, and I was like, and you know what? My brain was moving so slow at the time. I was like, you know what? What does it hurt if I take a little nap? And I didn't even do it on purpose, but I was just sitting there like, yeah, what does it hurt if I fall asleep? And I completely forgot that we had to record in 1 hour.
So while he was sleeping his little head away, I've actually been working on the map because we plan to do some live events of the podcast so you guys can come in and listen to us. We made like an entire like audience, like row of seats and
Let
stuff.
me
We have
let
like
me
curtains that open and
let me show the people.
Yes, spin the camera. Spin the camera and show them. Does it work?
I
We've never
think
actually
it
tried
should.
spinning the camera
Yep.
around, so
Yeah, they can see it. Yeah, you got
you guys can
all this.
see the audience.
You got all
All
this.
right, spin it back around to us
All
now. Spin it
right.
back around to us now. You know, we want them to see our little faces.
There we go.
So yeah, that's what we plan on doing. Another thing we plan on doing is we plan on having some special guests. We've already been organizing. Already been organizing 2 special guests. I suggested one. You suggested one.
Mm-hmm.
We've already DM'd the person you suggested. I don't think we've gotten in contact with the person I suggested.
I
We're
should
not going to reveal their
check
names yet.
after this to see if they responded.
So that might be tomorrow, because we are also
We're
doing
planning.
another episode
We're planning
tomorrow.
on doing special guests tomorrow, and we're planning on recording tomorrow. How exciting! You guys get 2 uploads! Yay!
2 in a row!
Yo, this is crazy, man. Never seen before. Only on Boat Podcast. You get 2 episodes. Actually, no, probably
2
not.
2 podcasts in 1 week. You know, in our bio on YouTube, it's like the only podcast in Rec Room. Yeah, we're not the only podcast in Rec Room. I went to a podcast this week.
Currently. Oh wait, hold on. Are we currently the only one?
No, I went to a podcast this week.
What was it? What was it?
In Rec Room.
Wait, is it like an ongoing podcast, or was it just like a thing on the side?
I actually don't know. I don't think it's an ongoing podcast. I don't think they have a YouTube channel and like it's ongoing, but it definitely was called podcast. They did a Q&A with Werewolf. And they had it on.
I know what you're talking about. That doesn't count. That's not a consecutive podcast. Are you talking about like the people who did Werewolves thing, or?
Yeah, those people. The room is called the podcast room or something.
Okay,
like that.
hold on. No, what did I tell you? The only other thing that can be kind of considered Rec Room podcast is those crappy events that show up in the event feed that say it's a podcast, and they're incredibly boring because no one says anything.
Dang, throwing some shade.
I am throwing some shade. I went into one of those. It was very boring. So like, if I go, I'll go in my event tab right now, and I bet don't mind that. I bet I can find one. Give me a second.
So we're going to be planning to do events. Hopefully we don't be boring. Like
we will
at
not.
Least we can see the audience. At least we can see the audience. So we can see if they're leaving, and we'll up our game. If people start leaving, we'll just up our game.
Guess what I found, boy. Bet Reality panel and Q&A. Panel. You know what panels are? You know what panels are, huh? You know what panels are? Podcasts. It's just a fancy name for podcast. I told you I'd find one. I'm not crazy, trust me. I'm just very passionate about this.
Anyway.
It just gets me angry because none of them are good. Oh my god, my cousin's calling me now. Okay, for context, when we were building the stage and stuff, we needed someone to build, and my cousin is decently good at building, so I called him. He didn't pick up, and now he's calling me.
So, speaking of which, Loogie, remember when I said we'd have an audience member?
Yeah.
Okay, Gusty, don't say a thing. Don't speak. We're already recording. Okay, just take a seat. Just take a seat, and you can watch. Yeah. So if you can you turn the camera
Yeah.
around,
Oh
Gusty? Give a
God.
wave.
Yeah. I think
Give a
it
little
gave people
wave
like
there once the.
yeah. I think you guys might be able to see him. Yeah. If you can, yeah, you can. Yeah, that's Gusty.
There's
Anyway,
Gusty. Give a wave, give a wave there, Gusty.
yeah.
Gusty plans to help us out a lot. He DM'd me on Discord saying that he would help us out with events and stuff, which was very nice of him. So you might see Gusty more, in future
Maybe.
episodes, maybe,
Per chance,
now and
maybe.
then, Gusty's gonna be around for a while. Hi, Gusty.
He didn't wave back. 0 out of 10. You're out of here.
Yeah, it took a second.
There
There
we
he
go.
goes, a
There.
little wave.
Jesus Christ. That's a very passionate wave.
He's going crazy. He's going crazy. Anyway, what I was gonna get into for this episode, we're gonna be planning to move away from Rec Room a bit because last 2 episodes we talked about Rec Room a bit, but a lot happened like even on the platform this week. Like the creator clash went down, and
And also, basically, what Cluck's saying
we
is
are
that
gonna go
Record's
into.
boring now.
I'm saying it's boring at the moment. At the moment, it's kind of there's not much going on. But soon, when we get some special guests, we get some people to talk
Yeah,
about. That's when
I just realized. So when
that's
we
when
were
we
making the
start.
room, we like moved around a bunch of stuff, and like your bottle is way closer to your seat, and my flintlock is away, dude. What if somebody comes up on us? I can't grab it.
It's okay, dude. It's fine. It's
We got
fine. It's
Gusty.
fine.
He'll protect us.
Gusty will protect us. Anyway, we're gonna be moving away
He's
from Rec
nodding.
Room.
He's saying no. He's
So
saying no. He's saying. All right. This may be the last time you'll
uh,
hear from.
we're gonna be talking about the Mario movie too, probably because I want to talk about it. Have you seen it, Loogie?
Yes, I think
Okay, so spoilers
I've been very vocal
if
about
you
it.
haven't seen the Mario movie.
I've been very
Spoilers if
vocal
you haven't seen
about
the
it.
Mario movie.
I've been very vocal about it in the Discord because I personally think that people are going apeshit over it when it does not deserve that. It was not listen. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. I loved it, but stop. No, listen. It was
We're
so
about to have a debate here.
predictable. Like you knew everything that was gonna happen. Like you just expected everything. Hold on, let me make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're still recording. Because last time we missed a great argument, so I'm making sure we get this one. It was so. I'm so upset because it was like so predictable. I knew like everything that was gonna happen. Like it just felt like everything was so easy to guess.
My only complaint with the movie was that it was very. I just wanted more. That was my only complaint with the
Exactly.
movie.
It was very
It was a bit
bland. There
short.
wasn't much. It felt very short, yeah. I don't know how long it actually is, but it felt very short.
It was 1 hour and 30 minutes. I just thought
Oh yeah.
it could have been a bit longer. I just don't want to wait another year for a second movie because this one was so good. I want more already.
Can we please just get
That's all.
just get a Mario Super Show too? Can we please bring it back?
Dude,
That's all I want.
that's another thing. They had the Super Show song in the movie. How could you
That
not
was
say it was
okay,
the
I'm not gonna
biggest
admit
W?
that's what I got excited. Cause that was one of the first things that you'd see. Like after like the first sequence you'd see it. And that made it awesome.
There's one thing I gotta say too. Chris Pratt's voice was a lot better in the movie than it was in the trailer.
I thought it was gonna be so bad. In the trailer,
Like
they
in the
took like the
trailer,
worst shot from the trailer where he just sounded stupid, and then the rest of the movie he sounded amazing.
Like a lot of people were talking about his voice is too deep, it's not high enough for Mario, and they definitely changed it in the movie. Like he definitely sounded like Mario in the movie, which I liked. I thought it was cool.
I think one of my favorite parts was that Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, was in the movie but didn't voice Mario. He voiced Mario's dad in
Okay,
Jumpman.
wait, he voiced Mario's dad. Is that who Charles Martinet was?
Yeah, Charles Martinet was dead.
Oh, that's who he was. Because I didn't actually, while I was going through the movie, I actually was trying to figure out which one was Charles Martinet. I could not figure out which one was
Yeah, because
him to
Charles
save my
Martinet changed
life.
his voice for the thing. Also, my complaint, inaccurate to the lore. Why are Mario's dad and Jumpman separate characters? They're the same person. It doesn't make any sense. They're the same
Um,
person.
Mario and Jumpman are the same person, but
Nope,
like,
nope, 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 nope. You got that wrong. You got that wrong. Jumpman is Mario's dad. It's canon.
so I don't believe you, but
You
at the
can
same
search it up.
time,
You can search it up. Jumpman is Mario's dad.
I know that the Donkey Kong in the original game is not the same one that we have now. I know that,
And
but
okay, who's the name of the girl that you save?
Pauline,
Nope.
Pauline.
Nope. It's not Pauline. A lot of people thought it was Pauline, but the name I think was literally just woman or girl. Stop pointing at me. I hate it when you do that. Once again, it is true. The name was not Pauline. It was literally like woman or something like that. It was literally just like female. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, it was not Pauline.
I mean, for all the reference to games, it very much was implied that Pauline was the one that was in the Donkey
Nope.
Kong game.
Mm. Wrong. Wrong. X. X. You got that wrong. I don't think you understand how much time I spend on the internet.
You know what? I'm not gonna put it past you. I'm just gonna move on to the fact that I really liked Luigi in that game. In that game, in that movie. I thought Luigi was perfect. No. Favorite character in that movie, 1,000,000% was Donkey Kong. I
Dude, I
absolutely loved
think
him.
I think it was hilarious because I was making jokes before, like when we were waiting in line for the movie, that Donkey Kong was gonna do the Seth Rogen laugh. Because I was like kidding about it, and then
He
when he
did, he
actually
did,
did,
he
I
did the Seth
freaked out.
Rogen laugh.
I freaked out. I stood up. I no joke stood up and went, "What?" It didn't make sense. And then he did it again. Then he did it again. He did it multiple times. They knew what they were doing.
I was so happy when he did that.
I think. Oh my god, Cluck. So me and Cluck were playing. We were like building the room before this, and we were just like doing stuff, and he kept on getting the Peaches song in my head.
Dude, it's such a catchy song. I
I
actually
can't
can't
go
stop
anywhere
singing
without
it.
hearing it. I literally opened up YouTube right after that, and that was the first thing that I heard.
At the end of the
Ah,
line,
stop!
I'll
Stop! It's
make
probably
you
copyright. It's probably
mine.
copyright. You can't sing it.
It's okay. My singing's so bad that they can't copyright
No,
me.
believe it or not, in copyright law on YouTube, even if you sing the lyrics, you can still get copyright strike for it.
But it's fine. There's only going to be like two videos on this and two views on this anyway. So blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, what
And
about
we're
the
not
future, huh?
monetizing these yet. We're not monetizing these yet, so we're fine.
When they do get monetized, how about that?
Well, you should just say if they get monetized, not when. Let's go with ifs before whens,
Yeah, if they do get monetized, what happens then? Cluck,
Well, what happens then, you know
every
what?
single penny that we lose on this video, you owe me in the future.
You know what? If this video does end up getting monetized, and if we do get copyright striked, I will personally buy you a spaghetti because Mario movie.
All right, you better buy me some good spaghetti, dude.
I'm gonna buy you spaghetti. Did
I'm gonna,
Gusty
I'm
leave?
gonna, just so you know,
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
he
hold
is
you.
up there. He is up there. Gusty is towering above us right now. I thought he left for a second, but he is just all the way up there.
Um, listen, I will hold you accountable to that spaghetti. All right, Gerald.
Look,
Gerald, he owed me KFC like 4 years ago, and I still remind him about it to this day. I still
dude,
tell
I'll
him
get you
you still owe
spaghetti
me
if it.
KFC,
I'll get you spaghetti if it happens. It'll happen, man. It won't.
dude.
I mean, it won't happen. It's
I
not
have
gonna happen.
sweat all up in my eye. God, dude, I don't know why. Listen, I remember reading something about how our eyebrows were like we evolved with eyebrows so they can catch sweat from our face so it doesn't go into our eyes. Yeah, apparently humanity did a terrible job at that because I still get sweat in my eyes all the time.
Dude, evolution. That's a cool topic to talk
Evolution.
about.
We came from monkeys.
That's also a very controversial topic to talk about now that I think about
Yeah.
it. Maybe we shouldn't
I just remembered in one of the Rainbow
into
Six
that.
Siege maps, there's a poster of a gorilla that says "Not my ancestor," and everybody when they saw it laughed.
Maybe we shouldn't go into evolution now
Yeah,
that I think
let's
about
not
it.
talk about that.
Controversial topic. Controversial topic.
Okay.
Check
Anyway,
if we're still
let's
recording.
let's get off the sweat in the eye. I have my hair
Check
is
if we're still
growing.
recording. Check if we're still recording.
Yes. Let me move my mouse off the recording button just so I don't accidentally hit it.
Okay, we're still recording. We're good.
Yeah.
All good.
My hair.
All right, what were you gonna say? You were
Oh
gonna ask
God.
me something.
My hair.
What
Look
did
down.
you?
Look
What
down.
did you do? Get your maker pen off of me.
I can't throw it
Why
far
did
enough.
the
What?
Why did the sea change color? Just throw it. There you go.
Ah, my God, dude. I swear. My hair is also getting like way too long to the point where it's getting stuck in my headset and I can't see anything. And it's very annoying.
Gusty keeps Gusty keeps trying to hide from me. He
I don't
keeps
know where is
flying
he.
around.
Oh, there he
I don't
is.
know. He look at him.
Oh,
He's
and
all the way
now he's
there.
gone. Oh, I see him through the curtain. He's.
He'll be popping around.
I'm feeling. I'm
We like
feeling.
having audience members in our
He's
podcast
probably
because
like come up like
it
from
makes
the
us
top
so
of
much
the
more
boat.
under pressure to be entertaining. You know, it makes us so much more. It gives us so much more pressure to be entertaining, and I'm assuming we're not entertaining right now because Gusty is trying to make his own entertainment by hiding from us. So we
What
gotta
does he
get some
say?
good. We gotta get some good going.
I'm a brainless child.
I'm a brainless child.
Indeed,
All right,
indeed,
Gusty just said he was a
indeed.
brainless child. Weird. Anyway, you were about to tell me something and I cut you off. And if you forgot what the topic was, I apologize.
I was talking about how my hair is too long, so it keeps on getting stuck in my headset.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Another thing that happened this week was Creator Clash. Have you seen Creator Clash?
I didn't watch it because I'm boring.
Creator Clash was cool, in my opinion. I'm glad that Creator Clash actually got more recognition the second time than the first, because I was actually quite like upset that the first Creator Clash didn't get a lot of recognition, if that makes sense. Like I wanted it to succeed. I want them to succeed because they put a lot of work into the event.
Excuse my frantic
Um,
looking around. I'm trying to see where he is.
where Gusty is, he's right there.
Eh, oh, is that him?
That's him right there.
Holy shit, that is him. What do you know?
Language.
He
God
changed.
dang it. Language. Language. We're supposed to turn family
Yeah.
friendly. Okay, well another thing that we're gonna stop swearing too, because if we're doing live events, obviously young people
Excuse
can
me. I
join.
never
We're gonna
agreed.
stop
I never
swearing.
agreed to stop swearing completely. I said during live events. I didn't say in the videos. I'll swear as much as I want. You can't do anything, Dad.
If you keep swearing, you're just gonna forget to not swear during the live events. You gotta restrain
Okay,
yourself,
I
you
gotta
know?
turn on family friendly me. Does that mean I have to say what to
Family
do?
friendly loogie. You can say what the deuce, but why would you say what the
Can I say
deuce?
poopy head?
You know what? I don't. You're. You, who am I working with here, lads?
What can I replace instead of the F word?
Just say frick.
No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be even more childish. Say flip. Like we're in
God
first
dang
grade.
it, Gussie. Gussie's kind of floating around the sea over there. Oh, there he goes.
He's gone.
Sorry that we uh going to our attention to Gusty, but you know he's kind
It's
of
kind of
floating
hard not
around
to.
the
It's
studio,
very
so it's kind
unnerving.
of hard not to look at this entertaining dude. He's telling us to stop paying attention to Gusty. All right, we won't pay attention to Gusty anymore.
All right.
We'll leave him be. We'll
Oh,
leave him do his
I got a
thing. We'll
text
stop
from my
playing Where's
mom.
Wally.
I got a text from my mom. She said
Good.
she said
What does she say?
okay. She
Tell
said
the people.
okay because I said don't come in my room.
Great. Glad you had
I'm
to.
kind of scared that
Glad,
whenever I tell them this, they think I'm like doing drugs or something up here. Cause I'll be like, I'm recording a podcast. Don't come in my room. Like I sound like I'm hiding a dead body. Like
God dang it, man. So you didn't watch the first Creator Clash? That's interesting. Or even the second one.
I didn't watch it either.
But if
They're
you guys
too
don't know what
long.
if you guys don't know what Creator Clash, if you guys don't know what Creator, you say it's too long when we literally do hour-long podcasts.
Yeah, because some people like watching things that are hours long. How about that?
To be honest, I don't. It's funny because I do podcasts, but I actually don't think I could watch a podcast. Like I could listen to a podcast definitely, but I can't watch a podcast.
Only podcast I ever watched and listened fully, but not the only one that heard that, right?
Yeah, I think you are.
Where the hell is he? I heard him jumping back
Dude, it
there.
doesn't matter. I said stop focusing on Gusty.
It's kind of
Keep
hard
going to what you were
hear.
saying.
What was
Keep
I
saying what
saying?
you were saying.
What was I saying?
Everyone's clicking off.
What?
Everyone's clicking off right now.
Okay, the only podcast that I've ever watched or even listened through all the way was this one. Because I watched the first episode all the way through. Even though I was there for it.
You watched the first. A lot of people have actually watched the first episode all the way through, and I'm like, I mean, I guess you can do that if you want to.
Julian did.
So did Gecko.
Oh, yeah!
And so did Gusty. So did Gusty.
Hey, listen.
Whatever.
Stop paying so much attention to him, man. It's not cool.
I'm gonna kill this man. I'm gonna kill him. He's going to die.
The gun's frozen. You can't
Alright.
do with it.
Can I actually finish what I was saying about Creator Clash?
You were saying something? Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying something. We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. God dang it, man. I was talking about Creator Clash saying, I actually thought the first one was
Hey, where do you think he
entertaining,
is?
and I'm actually...
Continue.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna. No, you know what? You know
No,
what's funny?
no.
I actually thought up the topics. I thought up the topics for this episode, but now I'm not gonna finish this. And you know what? You come up with a topic. You come up with something to say, because I'm gonna remain silent. You give us a start. Come on, Luigi. Speak your mind. The people are waiting.
Poland, 1942. What do you think of that topic, huh?
No, I'm being serious. Put up a serious topic. Come on, give me something to talk about. Do it.
You know, I really like Creator Clash. It was really nice. If only Cluck watched Creator Clash. I know he's not a big fan of Creator Clash. Dude, he also
Okay. completely cut off there because
Popcorn just
we were
fell.
looking at the camera. We were looking at the camera and just a popcorn box just came out of the ground. That scared the heck out of me.
I was so confused. He's not even up there. It just
I'm
fell.
so confused. All right, you know what? You know what? Whatever. You know what? We're gonna keep going. So I have a topic because I see you're struggling to swim here.
I'm struggling
Rec Room
because I
is
want
planning
you to
to add
finish.
Rec Room is planning to add custom hoodies. What do you think about that?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Dude.
I don't know. They haven't given like a release date, but it is announced that they're adding custom hoodies. Why do you think they're adding custom hoodies and not doing a different cosmetic? Because I don't think custom hoodies are going to be that different than custom shirts. What? Dude! Oh my
Are
god, if
you
this guy
are you
focuses
deaf?
on
Are
Gusty...
you deaf? Did you not just hear that?
No, I did hear it, but I'm choosing to ignore it because we're trying to
Fine
entertain
then.
people.
I'll ignore it. Let me tell Gussie to stop making so much noise. I don't even know where he is. Probably under me right now or something.
Doesn't
Anyways,
matter.
I think they're doing it because Rec Room doesn't make good decisions. Case closed.
Yikes. Can I just point out every episode we completely just drill Rec Room into the ground?
Okay, you know what? I probably shouldn't say that considering that we might get an event soon, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Oh. Oh. Alright. We're back. My game accidentally crashed, but we're good. Anyway.
Oh, you're recording now? We're back? We're good?
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm recording.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, my game
What's
totally
up, guys?
went whoopsie daisy and started crying, but we're
You
good.
know, that's not what happened last time, by the way. Last time it was a bit worse because we didn't realize what happened. And that's why we lost everything.
I
Like,
I
this
still
time,
don't know
at
what
least, you
happened.
know...
We still don't know what happened.
Now we're all really conscious because of last week because we literally lost half of the episode and literally that episode was so good. I'm so upset we missed it. But you know what? Whatever. It's fine.
We argued about
We're
Club Penguin
gonna
in that
move on
episode
anyway.
because Cluck
Dude, I
thought
want to...
that I didn't know what Club Penguin was because I was too young. Who doesn't know
Can we
what Club
please... Actually, you
Penguin
know
is?
what? I want to go back to this. I actually want to go back to this because since they're not going to see the episode anyway,
Fine by
can we
me.
just reiterate this entire topic? We
All
just
right.
reiterate this entire topic.
All right.
Okay, so what we started with anyway is because we were complaining about Rec Room's events and the way they do it is that
Yep.
they were selling like a
Just
bunch of,
absolutely
like, literally
going
all their events
wild.
is all their event is basically like they just sell a bunch of like the He-Man event, the NBA event. It's just them selling items. There's nothing
Yeah.
cool about them. So I went on to go about how you can still sell stuff and get money from it, but still have something there for people to be interested. And I made a comparison to Club Penguin where they have a lot of events, and they still like it's still you can see that it's a cash grab, like, but it's one where there's at least effort put into it. Um, and I was questioning Luigi because I didn't know if he knew what it was,
But okay,
considering...
let me add something though. You were absolutely gatekeeping from me because I was like, "What game are you talking about?" You're like, I don't think you know it. I don't think you know it." And then finally, when you tell me, you're like, "Oh yeah," and the game I'm talking about is Club Penguin, and I gave you the most disgusting virtual look. Like my face was completely normal here, but I hope you know in real life I was giving you the dirtiest look possible.
See, the thing is, Club Penguin closed all the way back in 2017. That was 6 years ago. Like, how old were you in 27? How old were you in 6 years ago?
Dude, now you're making me feel really young. In
Like
2017?
6 years ago.
Holy
6 years
shit,
ago.
dude!
How old?
I was a little baby, dude. Okay,
-6 from your
Okay,
age.
I'm turning 14 this year. So, wait, Club Penguin shut down like later on, right?
I don't know. I don't
Later
know.
on
It
in the year.
doesn't
I'll
matter.
say it was about later on in the year. I would have been 8. I would have been 8.
I I literally didn't find out about Club Penguin until I was 9. So like you technically I was rational in my
I
thinking,
knew
so
what Club
I
Penguin
didn't
was when
figure
I was
out.
like 4, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I used to play Half-Life when I was like 4. I was pretty advanced for my age in gaming. All right, I'd play Gmod.
God dang. I mean, fair enough, I guess. You know, what? Fair enough. The new generation these days is completely all over the place.
Nah, man, I grew up on playing Roblox, man. Eh,
Yeah, this guy's an example of the new generation being cursed.
That I was sarcastic. That was sarcastic. I didn't grow up playing Roblox. I did grow up playing Minecraft,
You're
but who
still
didn't?
you're you're still you know, never mind. You're not a curse, don't worry. The new generation's fine. Definitely. It's not.
Yeah,
Anyway,
listen.
um
I'm not.
but I
I don't
still
mean. I
think
don't
like
mean to
you're
be one
not.
of those people that are like, oh, I was born in the wrong generation. No, I hate those kind of people. But like, we aren't making it look good for ourselves over here. It's not looking cute. Hey, listen. Technically, you're Gen Z too. Technically,
I'm
you are.
almost 20.
Yeah, you're still Gen Z.
I hate you. Anyway, um actually, you know what? Okay, so we're not exactly famous people, which is why we want to do like we want to
Nah,
do
man.
a
I
segment in
I
each of
I
these
can't I can't go
episodes.
out on the street without people yelling my name, dude.
We want to do a segment in each of these episodes because you guys don't really know who we are. We're nobodies, Luigi. We're
I don't know who
nobodies.
I am. I made my
We're
channel a few
nobodies.
months ago.
We gotta get you guys to know us more. So at the end of every episode, we might do these kind of things where we tell some stories about our lives, you know?
Oh,
So
that's what
today
you
we're gonna do
mean.
this. We're
Nice segue. Nice segue there. I didn't even get
I
it.
know. I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud of myself there. You know, I'm pretty proud of that segue. We were talking about this behind the scenes, and I just completely created that segue just right now. But we're gonna be talking about little stories about ourselves. I'm pretty sure today is like dumb shit we've done. Oh, I mean
Definitely.
dumb stuff we've done.
Definitely. I'm excited for this. I don't think you understand how excited I am for this. Because I have some stories
All
to
right,
tell.
I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first. You get the ball rolling.
Oof. Man, where do I start, dude? So, I grew up, and for all, even, I think even you'll get this. I grew up in Detroit. So, I ran into some characters, definitely. I've ran into some really strange people, and I think where I lived wasn't that bad, but when I start describing it to my friends, they think I lived in like the Great Depression. Listen, just because I told them I grew up like but I can't speak. I grew up like in kind of a bad place, but I didn't think it was that bad. But when they think about it, like I don't know if my friends they're just like privileged or not, or if I actually genuinely grew up in a bad place, because it was like the whole thing where like you couldn't walk around with like stuff in your hands 'cause people would take it. But I didn't think I grew up there. I didn't think it was that bad. Nothing really bad ever happened to me. But what comes with that is boredom. So growing up, I had like nothing to do half the time. But I had my cousins. My cousins, they made everything so much more fun because my cousins, they were my personal punching bag, all right? And I'll say that without getting worried or anything because I was their personal
Jeez.
punching bag too. So, there's I've thrown so many things. I can't even count. I can't even count how many things I've thrown at my cousins. There's water bottles. I told you this. I threw a chair at my cousin. um God, there's so much. I think probably a skateboard, a few basketballs, tennis balls. Um but yeah, that's what I did for fun. Wait, what did you where did you grow up? Like how did you grow up?
All right. Well, I'm not gonna expose where I grew up.
Well, don't say where you
Just
grew up, but I'm saying
because
like just
I
generalized.
grew, I'm not saying the exact location, but I grew up in a small country. I'm still in this country, Ireland. You probably know by my accent, or don't. I don't know how strong my accent is. Um,
Your accent
but
your accent isn't as
uh,
strong as it typically would be. So I'll give you that.
I was the dumb friend in my friend group,
Of course you
and
were.
of course I was. Yeah, okay, maybe it is a bit obvious, but as a kid in this like there was like in we had like a bunch of houses together, like in an estate, and there was one house all the way in the corner that we never saw anyone go into, and it was completely like the most run down place I've ever seen in my life.
You know what's
So
funny?
as a group,
Growing up in
go ahead.
Detroit, there's rundown houses everywhere. I can like give exact locations of every single one of them. Here's the thing. There's even like a theory about this that houses in Detroit, every single one goes from people living in it to abandoned, burned, and then it's gone. It's an empty plot. And when people say that, I'll tell you what, they aren't wrong. In neighborhoods, you'll see there's like this one strip where I used to live where it was like three blocks and every single house on there was either burned or the plot was just nothing. It was pretty messed up.
We went to we as a dumb group of friends anyway. This abandoned house. We decided, hey, let's go explore there. It's completely safe. We're not gonna die or anything. Well,
And
we
then
didn't die
you
because I'm still
died.
here. We didn't die because I'm still here, but we went there anyway. We explored for a bit. It was basically like any old abandoned house that you could see. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
walls were
yeah.
all
Any
like,
old abandoned house. Everybody has their abandoned house.
you know what I mean? Like the windows are broken, the walls are all graffitied. But there was this one room that, in my opinion, was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so we up the stairs on the second floor of this house. There's like a couple rooms in the very corner. There's this one room with nothing in it but a single chair. Okay, there's a single just regular chair, like the ones we have in the audience. Just in the very middle of the room, nothing else, no windows, no nothing. And we thought it was weird at first, but nothing really happened. I mean, it's just a chair. It's not going to do anything. It was facing toward the wall, away from, like, as in we're coming in the room, and the chair is in the middle, and it's facing away from us. It's facing towards the back wall.
Yeah.
And we just thought, oh, there's just a chair there, whatever. So we kept going on anyway. And we were like, oh, it's so funny. Let's write our names on the chair. For some reason, we just had to graffiti the place. I mean, it just because it wasn't
Who's
graffitied
gonna
enough.
stop you?
Um, yeah. So we came back the next day anyway, just for fun, because we thought, this could be a place where we hang out. No one can hear us here. We could talk about anything. We could hang out here. We can make this our little Avengers base because we're
I
kids,
had one of those.
because we're idiots. We'll get to that story later. But anyway, we came back the next day. The chair was now facing the left wall when we came in, which
Oh,
which seems like a very small detail, but no one ever goes in this house, okay? And we checked their names; they were still there. So we were like, oh, okay, someone must have
Oh
just
my
came in
god, it
and
would have
moved
been
it as
even
a joke.
creepier if your names weren't there, or if they're like crossed out.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I haven't
Am
finished
I
the
am I
story
getting
yet,
ahead of
buddy.
you right now? Oh no. Oh,
You hold on. I haven't finished the story yet, buddy. Okay. So we thought it was one of us in the group, that like swapped the
messing
chair
with
as a
you.
joke to try and scare us. Um, but it was no one. Like no one was owning up. Someone could have just been the biggest liar I've ever seen in my life. But uh, nothing really happened anyway. Because again, what's a chair gonna do to us? But the next day we came back, it was facing the right wall. And now we're like, and now we're literally like, all right, who's doing this? Come on now, come on now. This is
I've
literally not getting funny anymore.
I've
Like
watched
it
a
was
lot of
funny the
okay.
first time.
I've watched a lot of horror movies in
Let
my
me
day.
finish the story.
No, no,
Let me
hold on.
finish the story.
I've watched a lot of horror movies in my day, and something bad is gonna happen when it faces you. Continue. That's my prediction.
You spoiled the whole thing. We came back the next day anyway, and it was facing right towards us. And I won't lie, I got a shiver down my spine when I saw it facing towards us, and we were there like, okay, this is not funny anymore. Whoever's doing this, just please. And no one was owning up. They're like, they were all like, we went to the chair anyway. We looked at where we wrote our names. There was an X on each of our, like there was, our names were marked off with an X. Someone crossed our names. I swear. We were literally a group of 12-year-olds, and we basically, this chair was giving us death threats. We ran out of that house and never went back. It was, honestly, I actually kind of want to go to that house again now and see if it's
We'll
still
do a
there.
video. We'll do a video.
If, if, if this video gets 1 million, no, I'm
One
just kidding.
million likes. We will go.
I honestly see the thing is I half want to go back there, but at the same time I actually really don't. Because if it's still there and their names are still crossed off, like I'm not very good with scary. I'm terrible with scary things. I hate them.
You'll
But
be even creepier if you came back and your names were back on it, and
dude,
there
man, you
was
know
no
what?
cross on
Anyway,
it. There was no cross on it. Or if the chair's gone. Or if the house is gone. The
if
house isn't
someone's
there.
sitting in the chair next time I come back,
The house isn't there,
and there's
or like the room isn't there, something like that.
so even though literally like we all ran home crying, that like we were all crying. So like at that point it's like, okay, I don't think some 12-year-old kid is that good at acting. So that now I don't think it's one of my friends that did that. Because I'm still I'm still convinced someone did it as a joke. But literally every single one of us were leaving that house with tears in our eyes. Like a kid would not be able to fake that. I'm wondering what the heck happened. Like, what if now I'm wondering, it's like, what if we went back the next day again? What would have happened? Would there be someone sitting in the chair waiting for us? Like, what is going on? But anyway, that's basically the end of that story. Anyway, moral of the story: don't go into some abandoned house and write your names on a chair. I mean, that's just vandalism, even though the house is abandoned.
You know
So you got
what,
any more? You got any other stories?
dude? I don't know how to top that. Actually, okay, not a scary story, but a story about my older cousin. Not the one in the short. My older cousin. So there was a rally. There was like no, not a rally. There was a riot in Detroit. This was like during like the George Floyd and stuff. And I think my cousin, he didn't even know what was happening, but he was like, I remember he was with a bunch of his friends, and you know those, like, I don't know if they have these in Ireland, but there's like, those electric scooters that like you can pay for and you can ride them around.
Yeah.
So they had one of those in Detroit, and my cousin and his friends, so he bought one, like he rented one, and he was riding it around, and he rode right by the riot, and he was like, "Oh shit, what's happening here?" He didn't even know what the riot was, and you know what his genius decides to do? So since my cousin is just the absolute smarty pants over here, he decides Let me throw this scooter into this crowd of people.
Oh,
He he grabs the scooter and he throws it into the crowd, and police officers start running after him. And you know what happened?
what
They
happened?
tackled his ass. They tackled him, and he went to jail. He went to jail.
Oh my god. Oh my
My dad had to
god.
bail him out. My dad had to bail him out, and my dad was furious. He was so mad. My
That's
cousin ended up being on the
insane.
news. You could see in the background him getting tackled.
Dude.
And yeah, my dad had to bail him out. And I think he was only in prison for like a week. But there have definitely been other times where he's gone to jail. I don't know those stories right now, but yeah.
Oh my god, like imagine as a kid going to prison for a week.
He
That's
wasn't okay,
insane.
he wasn't that young. I think at this time he was about like 18. All right.
18. Okay, so this cousin's like a lot older than you then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever actually had like a bad run-in with the police. No, I've never had a bad run-in with the police.
I haven't so far,
I'm a
but
good boy.
I honestly, I'm gonna be. This is gonna sound weird. Honestly, I kind of want to. Now, let me explain.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. No, I can understand that.
The reason
Because you
why,
want to know what it's like, you know?
not only I want to know what it's like, but also, in order to have a run-in with the police, you must have done something wild. So, I want to have done something so bad and have that adrenaline where the police are on my ass for it. So, like,
My guy wants to live like a GTA character.
wouldn't that be so the blood pumping through your veins as you're running away from the police? That's got to be a
I mean, I
story to
guess
tell.
so.
All right.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it's not a story to tell. It's pretty cool.
Um, I guess that's what my cousin thought was fun. Once again, we did dumb things when we were bored, so he probably did dumb things when he was bored, and he eventually got arrested. Oh yeah, also I think he got maced.
Oh no, that's painful. God dang. So there's some dumb stories. Never hang out with Lugi's cousins. Is the
No,
moral of
my
that.
cousin's awesome, dude. He's awesome, man. Let me see how long we've been recording for. All right, so, all right, we got like 10 minutes left. Yeah.
10 minutes left. What do you think? Do you think we can fit another couple stories in for another 10 minutes?
Do you got
I think we
anything?
can fit in another couple stories.
Because all my
Um,
stories are very short. All my stories are very
you know
short.
what? I got a thing. Okay, so
All right.
are you you a fan of soccer? I'm gonna say soccer because there's probably
That's the
Americans
only.
watching.
No, you can say football because I call it football. It's
Are you a fan of football?
yeah, definitely.
All right, so me and my friends, as a kid, we were celebrating football, and we were really into the team we were supporting,
I think you're gonna say you're really drunk.
Liverpool. The team we were supporting, Liverpool, was in like a very intense, like I think it was like the Premier League final, and
Oh,
basically in Ireland, you're either Man United or you're Liverpool. So it's either one or
and
two
they
teams.
both argue a lot.
So you basically the entirety of Ireland was split that day, okay? And Liverpool won, which which obviously we were incredibly happy. And as kids, we thought it'd be just a great idea to go out onto the side of the road to see all the cars passing because all of them will be leaving town at this stage because they all came into town to watch the match. We all come down in our Liverpool jerseys, make up big signs that say "Go away, Man United fans."
So dumb.
So we were basically just completely like just dumping on all of these already angry fans that wanted their team to win. So what do you think happened? Do you think someone came out and started getting violent? Or do you think everyone let us be dumbass kids? I'm gonna
You
let you decide
you
what you think happened.
you totally got socked in the face for that. There's no way you didn't. Continue.
So first few cars passed, nothing happened. Couple of them passed, we got the finger outside the window. Um,
As
couple more
expected.
passed, someone yelled at us. Someone yelled at us, be like, "Shut up," or anything like that. One car stopped, pulled
Oh.
over, drove in, got out of the car, and he had a baseball bat coming towards us.
What the Okay, hold on. What the frick? Continue.
Hey, he's being PG-13. Um, but he was coming towards, like, thankfully he wasn't running. He was only speed walking, and we legged it. We ran, like, I'd say we outsped the Flash. Like, I don't think I've ever ran faster in my life.
Okay.
Like, I thought I was going to die if I got caught there. We ran home and just decided to never do that again, which we actually didn't follow because we did do it again, the like 2 years later. Nothing bad happened that time, so I'm not gonna explain it. But yeah, don't get angry, don't rile up sports fans, because sports fans are violent, apparently.
Dude,
What do you...
okay, so I come from a country where literally by the way, I'm not American, just to clarify. I'm not American. I come from a country where football is the lifeblood. That's like what everybody cares about. And I know that okay, so I think there's also like there's two teams that the country I'm from supports. And it's pretty much going to give away where I'm from. It's Croatia and Bosnia. Bosnia is where I'm from. And Croatia, they had a lot of Bosnian players. And Bosnia, they were like kind of the underdog. They were never really up there. But yeah, people would fight over it. Like insane like savages. Have you seen like the Super Bowl where like the Philadelphia fans like they flip the car?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They flipped the car before the game even started. Imagine that, but worse. That's what they were like.
Oh my
They
god.
yeah, they're crazy.
Anyway, well, you know what? I think we're gonna end it there. I think we're gonna...
That's fair enough. And luckily,
Moral of the story is you cannot rile up sports fans. That's the moral of that story. Like, it's a rough topic to go into,
moral of the
but
story, sports fans will fight for everything.
the one thing you got to take away from today's episode is be excited, because we have a lot coming for you guys.
We do.
That's the one thing. We have a lot coming. We've got an audience. We're going to do live Rec Room events where we talk about stuff. We're going to have special guests. Dude, the time is now. Subscribe.
Yep, the time is indeed uh now o'clock.
I'm not going to move until you stop the recording. Subscribe.
Okay.
I won't move.
Later, guys.
I won't move.